babies. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Sarah. I am an intuitive tarot therapy reader. I am a life coach in training, and I also am a licensed Reiki practitioner. If you would like to use me as your personal services provider, I would be so very honored and blessed. For those of you that aren't new here, welcome back to my channel again. So what I have figured out, actually, not me, my best friend who does the editing for my videos, she thought it would be a good idea, since we are going to be on a bi-weekly cadence, basically twice a month, we're going to just be doing, for the foreseeable future, we're just going to be doing a video for each full and new moon that is coming. So this week's reading is going to be for navigating the energy on the upcoming full moon in Cancer. Well, technically the full moon in Cancer started today. This video is being filmed on January 6th, 2023. So the full moon in Cancer starts today, but its peak hits on Friday, tomorrow, and Saturday. So what we are going to do is get the new moon in Cancer vibes. And I'm very excited for this because, not the new moon in Cancer, the full moon in Cancer. My goodness, it is the full moon in Cancer. I have just finished my day job. So here we are. The upcoming full moon in Cancer. And I am a Cancerian little water baby myself. So me and the full moon in Cancer, we be vibing. We be, we there. And, pardon my nails. If you see them, one on each hand is gone. But, yeah, we're going to get into the energy today. And you know what? I'm feeling bubbly. I'm feeling pretty energetic, Maybe it's because this full moon is in my sign. I actually would really love to know what signs you guys are, my followers. I know there's not many of you yet, but we are growing. I want this to also be a safe space, in the comment section, my channel, what have you. Please feel free in the comment section to tell me how you are doing, how you are feeling. They're wanting cards to come out, but I'm not accepting them yet because I'm not done with my spiel. Let me know how you're doing and how you're feeling. But without further ado, we're just going to get right into the reading for the full moon in Cancer. Spirit, what do we need to know for the full moon in Cancer? This card is coming out. Okay. Spirit, what else do we need to know for the full moon in Cancer? All right. Whew. Back is a little tight today. So, sitting up is a little uncomfortable, but we're here. We're vibing. We have the energy. We're getting to it. All right. Look at that. Okay, one more card, Spirit. Heyo, there we go. Okay. So we're going to read this first pull and then see if we need another one, all right? So first pull, first card, we have the Page of Crystals here. The Page of Crystals is representing, within this context specifically, it's representing that we are still in a learning stage, but we're bringing it into a real world reality. We are very much so enveloped in the physical world around us, if you will. We're also kind of learning some things. Here's what I'm getting for this. We are learning ways that we can connect back. And this is why I'm very proud of you guys from the last reading. We're learning ways and we're discovering ways, we're exploring ways that we can connect back with our body, with our physical vessel. because that is needed, right? To be able to flourish in this world, in this new DNA, in this new enlightened being that we are becoming this year. So the basis of this is really just on the point of we are currently exploring, discovering, uncovering ways that we can, in a higher vibrational sense, connect back with our bodies, with our vessels, to bring them up to speed with us as we're going into this new year and creating those new habits, right? Like we spoke about last reading. Next card here, 9 of Crystals. 9 of Crystals really speaks of, as it's connected with this Page of Crystals here, the 9 of Crystals really speaks of tending to our own garden. Which really is in a connection with the first card here, right? 9 of Crystals is really tending to our own garden. We are focusing more inward on ourselves, and that is a beautiful fucking thing, babe. That is a beautiful fucking thing, babe. And it just makes me so happy because it's like, I'm feeling like focusing inward on yourself is also bringing an air of like this just incredible confidence to you, even though nothing physically about you has changed yet, it's going to. You can see it happening though. You can feel it happening within your entire being, like literally in your bones, you feel this change happening. And that brings us to our next card, babe. High freaking Priestess, man. I love when she comes out because she's an absolute badass. She is an absolute badass. Like, this is our higher self telling us, like, girl, like, this is our higher self coming down to greet us, basically, being like, girl, you know what you're doing. Or like, boy, you know what you're doing. Because we are not gender seclusive here on this channel, honey. But, you know, babe, you know what you're doing, right? The High Priestess is here to tell you, like, it's your higher self, like, being in your knowingness of, like, really feeling that confidence, like, going forward and making these changes for yourself. And you're knowing right now, you're gaining more confidence in the fact that the changes you are making are going towards the betterment of your higher self and the betterment of your soul's sorry, let me back that up. Not the betterment of you. It's going towards your soul's evolution. You're constantly developing, and this is going towards your soul's evolution. Sorry, the messages are just coming through really freaking fast, but they're all good, but they're like screaming at me at once to just get it out. So I may be tripping up my words a little bit here. But this next card here, ooh, look at this. Transformation. Yes, this is all good shit. See, typically full moons are about healing, releasing, especially if they're in a darker, kind of like more elusive sign, like a Scorpio or Virgo, not Virgo, like Libra, something like that, right? The more like winter based, astrological signs. Excuse me. But this one is lighter. This is like summery kind of feeling almost. It's almost like this warm feeling, like you're coming out of the darkness finally. Like you have come out of the darkness actually. And you, in the state that you are in, are culminating new habits, new practices, new rituals for yourself. And you're fucking bossing up at it. And you're fucking like developing. You're like every single point in your life, because you're doing the work now to create these new habits and new rituals. Every single point in your life is coming to betterment. It's like bettering. How else do I explain it? It's you can see the fruits of your labor. You can finally see it. And And this last card here, Ace of Cups, we had this last reading, right? Ace of Cups speaks of self-love. So this whole reading, it's really speaking about like being in yourself and like sitting with yourself and loving yourself and creating those new rituals for yourself. And it's freaking beautiful, dude. I love this. Spirit, I love this. This is beautiful. Very Cancerian energy, by the way. Cancer is we tend to have a bad rap. We can be very emotional and we are very intuitive, but we can also be very nurturing, very warm, and very mothering. Just like Scorpio, the sign of Scorpio gets a bad rap. I'm a Scorpio moon, but the sign of Scorpio tends to get a bad rap just because it's like, known as for some reason people have made it known as like the toxic one of the zodiac sign. And like, I can understand what they're thinking, but Scorpios really aren't like that. Scorpios are just deep and intuitive. And they like dive. They like really dive emotionally. Anyways, we're getting off topic. Welcome to being a tarot reader with ADHD. Okay, let's get like another like pull or half pull here, Spirit, to see what this new moon in Cancer is asking of us. What I was saying earlier though, again, ADHD, what I was saying earlier though is full moons typically are asking for like releasing of things, but this full moon is really asking you to just kind of be still and sit with yourself. You are on the right path, and Spirit is telling you like these new practices you're bringing in, they are good. They are on the right path. So let's just get I think I'm gonna take that card. Is there any other messages that you want for this last poll? All right, let's do 5 then. Let's do 5. Dang, these cards are coming out all together. This was the first. Okay. Cool. Okay, this is going to be our last pull. But this one, 5 of Swords, this is the energy you have come out of. This is the energy that you did release. I think our releasing happened before the full moon got here. And that's why we're sitting in this like glowing, like self-loving energy. And Spirit is asking you just sit there for a little bit. Just be still with it. Just ruminate in the essence of it, if you will. 5 of Swords energy is a sad energy we just left behind. We just cleared that out. We cleared this space. Excuse me. And then up next is a 5 of Wands, which is interesting because we have 2 5s, one right after the other. And the girl in this picture is like in a meditating pose. Typically the 5 of Wands to me speaks of like inner conflict, but I think along with the 5 of Swords, that is the energy we're leaving behind. Like we are in the process of leaving the inner conflict behind because we let go of that sadness. And then this card, this middle card here is the Magician. We've had the Magician before in past readings. The Magician speaks of us creating our own reality. You, right now, in this moment, watching this, you are creating your own reality because you are not only not reactively, but you are proactively doing work to clear what is no longer serving you, to clear... Card wanted to jump. To clear what is no longer serving you, to clear out the space from inner conflict so you can stop fighting yourself. Like what Spirit is asking us to do is to stop fighting ourselves. And I mean, that really hits deep for me too, because it's like not just recently, but specifically in general, I've been made aware, and I'm sure we all have had this at times, or if you haven't been made aware, take a look within yourself. But recently I have been given extreme awareness to the fact that I am a lot of the time at war with my own self. And that's really shitty, and I don't want to be there anymore. And I've made the conscious decision to not be there anymore, as have all of you, I believe. So you know, what Spirit is really telling us right now is to honestly, like, fuck what the world around us says. You don't have to be at war with yourself constantly. And you're understanding that. And you're creating your reality because you're now transmuting that conflicted behavior, like those conflicted feelings within yourself, into loving yourself. You're transmuting conflict and sadness into love and embracing. Yes. Yes. Oh, I love that. See? And then right here, 8 of crystals. What's funny is we had the 9 of crystals in this pull. 8 of crystals here speaks of working really, really hard in our physical reality to, as the 9 of crystals said, plant our own seeds, tend to our own garden. To grow and be fruitful in our own garden, we have to work really, really hard in the physical world. And babes, I know I am not taking away the fact at all. If anybody is real about it, it's me. I'm not taking away the fact that it's a mental health struggle too. It absolutely is. Spirit is telling us right now that we need to take time to just sit with ourselves and be. Spirit is acknowledging also that it is a struggle a lot and you have been working really, really hard. Spirit is also telling you that the hard work isn't going to be over necessarily, but now is the time to put in the daily efforts and the small habits to continue to help this new, almost like environment within yourself. Like, think of it. This is what I'm being shown. Your spirit, your being right now, is being activated as almost a terrarium. Think of it as like a terrarium, if you will. Wait, stay with me. Think of it as a terrarium, if you will. If you open the terrarium and you let all the humidity out, then things are going to start not working as they should inside of the terrarium. The little like micro environment that the terrarium creates. Think of yourself as a terrarium and really just nurture yourself. Give yourself some time for the humidity to build, for the nutrients to build in you. And you have to be still. You can't be just super, you can't be too quick to open that terrarium, let's say, like per se. If you're following me, I hope this makes sense. But you know, when you keep that lid closed on your terrarium, oh my God, you see flourishing, like foliage, plant life, flora, everything in that terrarium. And it's beautiful. And it's an inner environment that you're creating for yourself. And what Spirit is telling you right now with this work hard, but also like stay still. Work hard, even if you aren't seeing anything yet, and be patient and like let yourself be still as well. If that makes sense. Like have like a nice equilibrium. Our last card here is a card we've had before as well. The Justice card. I think what this is here is you are really worried about scenarios outside of yourself, especially if they are scenarios that have ended and have gone on. It's not your job to worry about those anymore. Spirit's telling you we got this. Like if you're wondering if somebody got their karmic payout from things that they've done to you, nah, boo, you're good. Don't spend your energy, don't spend your time thinking about that even. Like place it outside of your mind. Your energy is precious and you shouldn't be spending it worried about things in the past. You're coming into a new era. It's important for you to recognize that. All right, my loves, thank you again for joining me for this reading. I hope this has given you some guidance and some helpful navigating for this Cancer full moon. Again, thank you so much for coming to my channel. If you like it, please like, share, and subscribe. everything you can. My friend and I really, really appreciate you doing everything that you can to share this channel. We work really hard on it, and I know that we have had a hiatus recently on my part, but don't worry, I will be coming back to you, at least right now, for every full and new moon. Expect a video from me. We have created a calendar and everything for it. So yes, thank you so much. I greatly, greatly appreciate you all. Again, if you are new here, welcome. We love to have you. If you aren't new here, welcome back. I appreciate you all. If you choose to use me as your personal services provider, please reach out to me via DM or email. All of that information will be listed in the description box below, as well as this channel's Cash App. If you feel like you would like to donate to the channel, my friend who does these videos works twice as hard as me on editing them. So I really appreciate all of you. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful full moon in Cancer. And thank you again. I will see you for the next new moon. Bye, babies.